Hi, this is Will Gray. This video is going to be the first part of I don't know how many videos, because this is a very extensive subject. The subject is love. Now, the reason why I'm bringing up this particular precarious conversation is because someone directly asked a question. A friend of mine, Nick, wanted me to try to explain my opinions and feelings and concepts about the concept and feeling of love. Now, as I've said numerous times, this is my opinion. Just my opinion. But feel free to take any of it that rings true to you. The first thing I need to say about love is that you need to define the word. Now, what I mean by this is, say for points being, what is the opposite of right? Well, it could be left, could be wrong, could be erase, as in the opposite of writing something down. How about your right to do something? How about the rights of such and such? All of these are the same pronunciation. Many of them are the same spelling. And each one of them has a different meaning. Now, with that in mind, I feel that love is done the same way. Now, you say, Will, what do you mean by that? Well, this is what I mean by that. The concept of true, pure, universal love is a concept that is founded in the concept that we are all one. It's part of loving one another as if they were you, and truly understanding the entity, individual person that you say that you love. Now, human goal is to be able to feel that love for all of mankind. For not just mankind, but any living sentient creature in the universe. Because we are all one. Everything else that love is used for has a different meaning. Now, let's start with the most obvious, which is the romantic love. Romantic love, oh, I love my girlfriend, I love my boyfriend, I love my wife, I love my husband. All of these phrases talk about a romantic emotional feeling. Now, emotion is a concept in your mind of how you feel about something depending on the stimulus that it gives you. Alright, this is true for any emotion. Alright, anger, sadness, dislike, like, love, hate, all of them. Now, many people mistake this for true love, and part of the reason why very often has to do with sex. Now, what I mean by this is that anyone who is old enough or mature enough or experienced enough to use whatever phrase is fitting for your situation, or for some people who watch these married, because that's the only way you get to have sex. During that moment of commingling, those few precious moments, you can feel a oneness with your partner. That oneness that you feel is the beginning connections of universal love. And so it is confused and called love, because there is that moment of oneness. Now, with this moment of oneness, you have higher wave bands of thinking. Now, these higher wave bands of thinking also produce alpha waves in your head and so on and so forth. It gives you this sense of euphoria. A euphoria that comes from a chemical reaction to a stimulus, plus a true connection that you feel with someone, which is on a higher plane other than the physical body and what your brain's doing. This is why many people confuse sex with love. Or they will not have sex with someone until they love them. Is this connection between this commingling and this concept called love. The other type of emotional romantic love is one that is based off of a stimulus that is not seemingly apparent. You know, I don't know why, but every time she walks into the room, I just fill with this light, or what have you. Now, I am not saying this sensation is not real. I am not saying that this sensation is not really happening to you and has an emotional response involving this person, because it is. I've felt it. Most of you have felt it at least once in your life, whether it is reciprocated or not. This is another term. This term has to do and speak about the concepts of a particular feeling that you get when in the presence of this person. Alright, I was madly in love, so I thought, to a girl in high school. This girl had the voice of an angel. And in my head, for years, I placed her on this pedestal of this wonderful person she was because of what I felt when she was around or when she sang. She was also terrible to her boyfriends. She also wasn't always loyal. I didn't love the qualities of the person. What I loved was the sensation that I had when I was near this person.